voice, his raspy, grainy voice. I'm like, oh, it's Tsuda-san! So, no, but seriously speaking, right? KENJIRO TSUDA, I mean, I see the preview, right? KENJIRO TSUDA is my favorite voice actor. He's amazing. And for that matter, I made a video about this later, but we just had an announcement of one of my absolute favorite anime of all time, which I incredibly recommend people, right? Of course, nothing else than Mushoku Tensei. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Golden Kamuy. Golden Kamuy season 4 is announced. This is like my all-time, maybe arguably my favorite anime of all time. It's an amazing anime. Unfortunately, underrated for a lot of people. It's an amazing storyline. But anyway, Ogata, my favorite character, my favorite character, right? The psychopath guy, amazing with the psychopath character. Every character in Golden Kamuy. He is, of course, voiced by KENJIRO TSUDA, my favorite voice actor. But honestly, I talked about it in the last year review, I talked about all of it last year. KENJIRO TSUDA, he did like 10 animes last year. He did like the bad guy like every anime, right? He's the master bad guy voice actor. He's gonna play this new guy. I mean, I'm an anime only, so I don't really know exactly what he's gonna do in Mushoku Tensei, right? But he was in last season, watching the ending, right? And he's gonna be this new bad guy, right, or something. I mean, I'm guessing that his guy is a bad guy, because he always plays bad guys. I don't know necessarily, I suppose, if Tsuda is a bad guy here in Mushoku Tensei. I'm just assuming so, because he only plays bad guys, so I'm like, he's a bad guy, right? He's a bad guy, probably, right? Yeah, he has a few known bad guys, but he's almost always a bad person, right? He's said that his, I think his most famous role is probably overhauling My Academia, right? Which he did amazingly. Of course, and last year he was in like literally, he was in like 10 animes at least last year. Like every season he did like 2-3 bad guys. I guess you can argue that he has 2 guys, or bad guys. He has he's Nanami, right, in Jujutsu Kaisen, who's like an anti-hero guy, but that's weird. He's either a bad guy or an anti-hero at best, right? And then he played the main character in ID Invaded. That main character is a serial killer. That main character is a good guy, but he kills people, right? He's like a serial killer. He's a serial killer who kills serial killers. So I mean, he's an anti-hero at best, right? Like he kills people all the time. So anyway, I am very excited to see KENJIRO TSUDA here in my favorite anime with my favorite voice actor. So I am really, really hyped, right? Obviously, I don't know what his actual character is. But I heard it in the last ending, so right. So I am excited, guys. Let's get the timer up here. There we go. So KENJIRO TSUDA, my favorite. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, let's start. There we go. Okay, I've seen the snow. Oh, there it is immediately. Oh my, Tsuda-san. No, what's happening? They're dead immediately. What? Eris looks. What's happening? Is that future vision? It starts with them getting like crushed or something? Yeah, what's happening immediately is like the dude is getting owned. This might be some kind of future vision. This dude is dying here. There he is. Tsuda-san. Yeah. Whoa, what an episode! It means it's over them getting. God damn it, is it means over them getting owned? Like he clearly Rudeus got killed? What's happening? Well, I can't see him dying though, but okay. So it started immediately by Rudeus getting impaled. Now we get to open though. So yeah, let's just. Yeah. Hi IQ Rudeus! It's obviously alive now. This is the opening, of course. They are traveling, you know, the typical opening in Tensei. They're traveling in some winter landscape. Looks like my home country, yeah. It's actually like a blizzard outside here, so it literally looks like exactly outside here because there's a lot of snow outside. So this looks exactly like, okay, let me know this. But yeah, it's a lot of snow outside, and my hometown, of course, is a lot colder than where I live right now, right? So my hometown, you know, small city in Sweden, very, very cold during the winter. Like minus 25 Celsius and so on, it's winter sometimes. 30 sometimes, uncommonly, but like minus 20 is something, it's not too rare. But man, he killed them, right? But they're obviously alive now, so maybe it's a kind of future sight something. I mean, we've seen that God earlier has been able to tell him that, you know, don't tell your sister you're the hentai brother and so on, right? Might be some kind of future vision. Yeah, and dragons. Well, I do think, I mean, I don't know exactly what this Orsted guy is, but he's some kind of, I think he's like dragon related, right? So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Opening over. Man, I am excited to see if they're gonna, what this means, right? So he like impaled Rudeus in the first minute. Yeah, the episode started with like, okay, Rudeus is dying, but now they use training, right? Here we go. Oh man, it's always the anime has great animation. That's some Sakaga animation here on their trading. That looks great, man. Eris, come on, she's so badass now. God damn it, man. See, this feels like it's like a random friend session. They're like, let's put all the bodies here. Yeah, no, but it's like, come on, how many animes are like this is like a train session, but we're gonna make it look great. Yeah, like how many animes are like this? We're gonna blast this session, right? They're gonna be like, it's gonna be holy shit, man. I guess this is Mushoku Tensei, honestly. Mushoku Tensei would do the same thing, right? That anime is so good to read. Like, also has amazing. Oh, nice some oppais. Yes, so sweaty oppai. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it, man. Man, I hate it. Honestly, I hate the anime does this shit. But they start with like, it's gonna happen 10 minutes from now. Because now I'm sitting here being like, wait, are you gonna die? Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for that moment, right, when they meet him. Yeah, like, I hate the shit when you're like, it's gonna happen in 10 minutes from now. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, stop being a hentai, you know. But see, I'm just like, god damn it. Now I'm sitting here being like, what's happening? But where are we getting to that scene, right? Are you gonna die or something? But yeah, she's getting really, you know, like her sensor, yeah, she's getting ripped, right? Got in those hands. Yeah, like I have issues too now, honestly, personally. Like my hands too. I don't see it good in the camera, but because I just got a new kettlebell that I went up in the weight, right? So I'm swinging it. I'm getting some blisters too in my hands because it's a little too heavy for me. I think so, yeah. I kind of jumped, I think, too much. It's like, what is it, 72 pounds? I think I jumped too much there for my, maybe. Because I'm not that used to kettlebell, so I'm like, but whatever. Here we go, now they're probably gonna get killed there. Yeah, and more dragons. But it is giving Eris, it's like, look at a dragon over there! Yeah, it's just how excited! Oh, a dragon! It's so much fun! See how happy she is. Yeah, oh my god! It's like, you're gonna die! It's like, no, come on, it's a cute dragon. But yeah, I think he's some kind of dragon lord, right? Dragon god or whatever. Something like that. Kind of hinted to last season. Well, you're obviously gonna meet him up here in the snowy mountains. But why would he kill them though? He's probably evil. I mean, it's kind of Tsuda. He has to play evil characters. He only plays bad guys, so I mean, sure, he's probably like a psychopath dragon or something, like, as always. But still, maybe his worst evil role was when he played the shark guy in God of High School when he kept eating people. Sephiroth shark guy, yeah. Man, that guy seriously only plays really psychopathic characters. Extremely rarely, right, to play a non-psychopath. Oh, here we go. Probably. Yeah, because they're like stopping and look like really scared. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I guess. I'm feeling scared too now. I guess you can feel him or something, like his spirit power is so powerful. Rudeus is like standing here being like, I don't see shit. Rudeus is like, well, is something over there? There's two people. I have no idea who the other person is. Oh, man. Give me a little slime vibe, you know, cover the man. Yeah, stitch you in. Okay. So far, not killing them? Man, the tension here. It feels like they could turn around and kill them at a moment. Yeah, don't move. It's like, don't move! Okay, what's happening here? Don't say anything. It's like... Oh, the stupid, okay, yeah, I guess he's just too afraid. He's like, I'm not he's taking a chance. He's like, I'm ready to jump down here. I probably survive if I jump. Yeah, okay. So the bull was like, this is a better strategy to jump, right? Oh, his voice. Oh, his voice is angels to my ears. He's like, he has a raspy voice. Yeah, who are you? I mean, I love his voice, man. It's like, yes. Don't look at him, Rudeus. Oh, this is Tsuda, man. Oh, the voice of an angel. The most raspiest smoker voice that ever existed in anime. God damn it, Rudeus! Is it your fault they're gonna die? He's like, okay. I know, it's like, don't talk to him, man! He's some kind of, like, psychopath dragon god or something. He's all a psychopath, come on. He's gonna be like... What's your name, sir? He's like, don't talk to him. What's wrong with him? Why is he trying to befriend him or something? Why is he trying to like, hey man, can I have your name and shit? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, this is my father, and yeah, so Rudeus is like, hey man, I'm this guy, this is my dad, and so on. Like, look at Eris' eyes, she's like, shut up, Rudeus! Stop talking to him! It's like, yeah, it's like... But I mean, we saw him killing him in the first minute, right? So I guess he's gonna kill them. But also, I can't see the main character dying, so... Here we go. It's getting pissed off here. Man, Rudeus is asking for it. I definitely 100% blame... If they die, it's definitely Rudeus' fault. Because stop trying to provoke him, Rudeus. Well, I see, yeah, thank you, yeah, I don't know. I have to say, in Rudeus' defense, though, he's being kind of friendly to him, though. He's like, hey, man, can I have your name and so on? Yeah, he's being kind of... Here we go. Oh, so okay, I guess he doesn't die because I got future vision? Well, I don't know, man. We did see them being passed out. Here we go. Pissing off... Oh yeah, this is how it started. Man, I can see... Oh, damn it. I can see him dying though. Not Rudeus or Eris, but I can see, you know, Big Bro die, so to speak. Man, it's good animation here. Sakuga animation here. See, I can see him dying, yeah. I can see him definitely dying. Get it? I can see him definitely dying. Yeah, certainly. I can feel that Rudeus could die though. You know, he's like their big bro, right? I could see him dying, yeah. This death could actually be real, you know. This is an anime people actually dying. We see Grandpa dying too, right there. Man, it's all his fault, man. Shouldn't have provoked him. He got the future vision eyes though. Oh god, no, Eris got die instead. Yeah, he's like, whatever. Oh god damn it. That was kind of sad funny. I was like, whatever. Yeah, it's like, pfft. Yeah, little girl, like, whatever. Yeah, he snapped her away, right? It's like, whatever. Yeah, I mean, he keeps seeing his future death, right? With his eyes, so... Oh, and just... Well, I don't know, he kinda grabbed Rudeus. He didn't punch him, though. He kinda like... Right? Kinda... Okay, no, he leaves, though. Okay. Damn it, Eris, don't provoke him either! You haven't just attempted to learn anything? Don't be like, I will get you next time! Don't do this shit where you're like, don't do this crap where you're like, fireball! Yeah, don't do this crap where you're like, I'm gonna like... Oh, Rudeus though. Oh, goddamn it, Rudeus. Why, man? Why is he like, I have to summon one earth magic at him before I die here? Yeah, he's like, you know, give up, the kids, yeah, Moi is like, yeah, whatever, stop this stupid shit, right? Yeah, I mean, he keeps seeing his future death, right? With his eyes, so... Oh, and just... Man, I can see him dying though. This is an anime people actually dying. Nice though, yeah. Get some distance there, but this guy's like super fast though, so. This guy walking into the last final boss of the game in your level 1, right? Yeah, it's like accidentally meeting the final boss of the game immediately. Like, oh shit, this is too early for this thing. Well, I guess this might do something to him, Rudeus. But still though, like Rudeus is slowly going down here. He can obviously dodge the shit, right? He's like, well, you summon this spell for like 10 minutes, I can obviously go away from it. Oh, it's like a mirror, yeah, it's like, oh, whatever, dragon mirror, yeah. This gives me some Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. It's also called Dragon Mirror. It's like also card in Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Dragon Mirror. You summon the dragons from your graveyard. It's like, activated my trap card. I don't know, man, this guy is like, whatever. Yeah. He just blocked it. I mean, a problem you do a massive spell is that, you know, I'm like summoning. It's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I just prepared a defense spell, right? Like, took you a good time to throw the spell. Maybe GHISLAINE can find a return, ultimate wife or something. I don't know how they're gonna survive this shit. I mean, I can't see him dying, right? Okay, maybe time travel or something? Because no, he's really dead. What? Unless Rude has a kind of super healing magic or something. I don't know, man. How's he gonna survive this shit? Unless it's someone up here saves them, I can't. Or maybe some kind of cheating time magic stuff. Maybe God is like, well, you know, I can isekai you again. Season 2, Season 3 is like you're going to another world again or something. Man, it would be kind of cliche if someone comes in and saves them, right? Typical anime, but well, I guess he could still. Yeah, he's typically super evil bad guy. It's like, I'm too strong for this. I don't even care about killing them, right? Man, I don't know, man. And it leaves. I don't saw shit. I don't know. How are they gonna survive this? Now it's back to God, right? Yeah, and God's like, you're hollow now. You got a nice little. Oh man, if he does the Ichigo stuff, I'm gonna spoil Bleach now, but if he does the Ulukura Ichigo stuff, he has the hole exactly in his heart like Ichigo. If he does the Ichigo stuff now, I'm like, I'm gonna turn into a visor now because it gave me a hole in my stomach, my torso. That would be ridiculous, but I don't know. I mean, I can't see Rudeus dying. If he did it to Rudyard, I would be he probably would be dead, right? But because he did to the main character, I just can't see him dying. I can't see like Rudeus dying, right? You know, I can't see Rudeus. I can't see the main character dying here. So I'm a little bit like not really crying, but like he has to survive the shit, right? If he did it to Eris, or maybe then of course big bro, right? I'd be like, okay, he can actually die because he's just a friend, right? And he doesn't actually like drive the story. So that I could see happening. He actually dying for reals. But Rudeus, nah, it has to be something that God's like, do you want to replay that day or something? Yeah, I can give you like a zero power and go back one day or something. I don't know. Yeah, what a Sunday. After this is Demon Slayer. One hour special, yeah. What a Sunday. Okay. You wanna save your friends, right? I think God might have him push him to some new ability, right? He's like, come on, Brand, you wanna save your friends, right? You're gonna get back there and do some power or something. I feel maybe God can give like push him into a power up something. I don't know, man. It definitely can go in different directions, but yeah, like seeing Rudeus' butt or something. It's almost as good as GHISLAINE's butt. Man, now I feel I'm just like, come on, just tell me how it's gonna survive this shit. Come on, stop teasing me, God. Just go to the actual. No, it's like, yeah, I have no idea how to solve this thing. Like conundrum I'm stuck in. I mean, he could maybe heal himself just straight up, right? Unlocking his powers would be like a. He could stop trying to provoke the guy. That would be one step to survive the thing. I hope no one saves them, because that would be the typical cliche and everything, right? But I don't think so, because then God wouldn't intervene, right? If someone would have saved them, the intervening favor God, God giving him this pep talk wouldn't be necessary, right? If like GHISLAINE or someone appeared and saved them, that wouldn't be like, it would be pointless for the pep talk. No, I think it's more God trying to, like, you know. Here we go. Might finally hit some strategy here. It's very long. Honestly, this is like 5 minutes now. Hey man. Yeah, he's gonna give up again. Come on, Rudeus. He's like, oh, whatever, I'm dead. Okay, I'm just a liar. My life's over. I lost. Give me a new world. Yeah, send me to the next world. Like whatever. I give up. I guess the point is that he's gonna teach him to, you know, never give up or something. Yeah, modding him or something. Something like that. It feels like it's like. I feel like God's point here that, come on, don't you love your friends? You know, don't you want to protect them and so on? So he's gonna be like, get back there, stop giving up, right? Character development through divine intervention. It's like, come on, man! Stop being a loser and do something. Okay, finally. God's like, come on, let's do this thing then. And it fixes a hole. Is he gonna cheat in time travel back again? No, he's wakes up. Okay, so he's alive? I guess. Kinda alive? Yeah, okay, puking. What's happening? How is he? Yeah, really good owned, man. Was some great animation. There's a long review board. She did it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so she healed him or something? I guess so. Yeah, I guess he fixed them. Come on, if he's a little sheep! She fixed you after he almost killed you guys. She was like, enemy healed them. What? She was like, she wasn't that evil, so she fixed you guys. And fixed a little bit of a cop out. You were like, whatever. She fixed it. But I guess God Pong was like, come on, man, return to your body. Stop being a pussy and go and like, get back there, boy. Don't see the light. You're not ready to die yet. But man, yeah, they got owned. Oh no, there's this cry, of course. Man, yeah. this is an episode where the main character gets freaking schooled on their powers. Yeah, that was an episode. I am exhausted. We're gonna watch Demon Slayer after this, and I'm already too exhausted to go over to another anime. I think Demon Slayer is out now, right? It's like a double episode too, I think. Yeah, but let's first of course review it. Let's review this episode was. I mean, I guess it's the best episode this season, or yeah, they get owned, baby. Man, you gotta blame Rudeus though. Like, stop provoking him. Yeah, Rudeus is like, hello, sir. Who are you? Like, stop doing it, Rudeus. Yeah, I love this scene when Eris was staring at him. She was like, shut up. What is it? There it is. This scene. You can see your eyes are like, stop talking to him. Like, stop provoking him, Rudeus. So yeah, let's review it. They get owned. They die, but they get saved by them. See, I don't think that typically a Tsuda character, right? Yeah, I don't think he's very evil in the sense. It's like, I'm the dragon guy and stop provoking me. Yeah. Doesn't necessarily seem like he is evil. He's more like, well, you wanna challenge me, boy? Let me test your powers, right? Yeah. He's more like, don't poke the bear, right? Certainly so. It definitely fits very JRPG. I think, generally speaking here, right? Like the main character, kind of early on his journey, meeting one of the end bosses, right, so to speak, and gets into a fight with him, and he's so much stronger. I think the reason you can motivate them surviving, right, is that he's so much stronger than them. If he was slightly weaker, they might have died, and that's kind of stupid because you're like, wait, they would have died if he was weaker, or if he was stronger. But I think so because typically, right, the way Orsted is written here is like, oh, I'm so powerful, right? You know what I mean? He's like, these weaklings, they can't do shit, right? Yeah. So if you go to that scene, the later here, I think that guy, you know, is what I mean. He's like, this kid, man, like, he can barely touch me anyway. In that sense, right, he's letting them survive, right? So it's one of those classic, how to say it, he's so much stronger than them that he's like, yeah, whatever, here it is. Yeah, he's like, whatever, right? So in that, yeah. So I can accept that he lets them live, right? Because he's like, I'm a god, you guys are freaking peasants, you freaking weak humans, right? Like, whatever, yeah. Like, he's like, whatever, he flips it away. So certainly feels very typical, I would say, for a JRPG trope where you meet the very, very strong, potentially the last boss in the game, or at least a kind of maybe a bonus boss or whatever, but one of the strongest characters in the world, and he's so much stronger than you that he's like, oh, you're trying to attack me? It doesn't really do much, so like whatever, right? And that's why he kind of lets them be alive. He's like, yeah, whatever, you annoyed me, so I showed you how much powerful I am, and now I can like leave because you guys are so weak, so you can never hurt me anyway, right? Yeah, he's amazing. Like, I'll say it, his power level is so much higher than them that he's like, whatever, I don't care. Right? I guess the best of that is Charizard the Pokemon, where he's like, I want to fight the Pikachu, it's too weak to me. I won't even bother with this fight, right? So yeah, they certainly get owned, and it was, yeah, a surprise seeing Rudeus still getting impaled, right? And surviving after he pissed him off a lot. Yeah, let's go to that scene. I hear this, right? And you're gonna get Rudeus there. Middle episode, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Bam. Gonna have the tablet later, honestly, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get that later. I'm exhausted, guys. I'm exhausted. A very big episode. So here we go. Oh man, he freaking kills Rudeus basically, right? He kills him, but his companion was like, I feel sorry about them. So yeah, we've never seen Rudeus getting disowned before. I guess we saw it earlier when GHISLAINE showed stuff and so on, but I think especially in this season 2, Rudeus been kind of OP, kind of owning them left and right, and now he really got got his ass handed to him. And this is good in a lot of ways too, right? Because it also means the main character can grow. It means he can have a lot of levels to gain, right? To have a chance against his strongest characters. And what can I say, right? I've seen a lot of animes with the OP Isekai main character. But I obviously prefer this a lot more when the main character isn't just a god, like a Rimmer or something. I do prefer this a lot more when the main character has to struggle, right, and get stronger and so on. Rudeus still is pretty strong, of course, of the weakest character, but he certainly is like a glass cannon mage guy, right? Not the best physical person to survive stuff. And Rudeus clearly lacks a lot of, I don't call it awareness, maybe. His keen senses, right? When the other two were like, oh, this guy is a god or something, Rudeus is like, hey guys, can I talk to him? Like, no, talk to him. He's like, he's a kind of monster. And they're like, yeah, he's just pretty nice. He's like, no, Rudeus, stop trying to talk to him. So, yeah, Rudeus definitely lacks that, right? He lacks a lot of like social skills and so on, but also just generally like some kind of instinct awareness of of people. He's like, this guy's probably nice. Like, no, he's not. But on the same time, though, it's not like they learned, right? They kept attacking him. Both him and Eris was like, let's throw like a fireball at him. He's like, why? He's obviously a million times stronger than you. Stop trying to hit him, right? Stop trying to like hit him with some kind of random spell, right? You won't do much, right? You're gonna piss him off instead. Yeah, this guy is way strong for them. And then they survived by being healed by her. Yeah, I'm not a big for the top of that. That's one. I will say I'm not too much fan of that, right? Can I explain that she felt sorry for them or whatever, right? She's a good person. But I think that he wasn't really proclaimed as like kind of really evil guy either, though. He wasn't really like, he was more like, hey, you wanna challenge me, so let me, fight you, right? But yeah, of course it explained that they survived by Mask Girl, and it looks like Shishu from Rimuru, right? From Slime, healed them. Because she was like, there's some random people, let's just heal them, right? I don't know. Not too much fan of that. It felt, in reaction, I kept saying that I don't want a random person coming and saving them. I could see, of course, best waifu GHISLAINE, right? Finally re-entering the anime. She would be the most logical person to appear, right? Finally, for whatever reason. But, like, coming in there, because we waited for the return, right? But that would be kind of cheap. It would be kind of cheap, right? The typical, you find in stuff like Naruto, so on, right? Where here comes this guy saving them, yeah. It works once or twice, right? But some animes, they keep doing it a lot. and I won't say what anime here, but clearly a lot of animes keep doing this thing several times, right? So like Bleach. And it's like, oh, again, okay. But I'm honest here, and I still felt it's a little cheap, though, that the companion was like, actually, I'm gonna heal them. Yeah, it's a little bit of an easy way out, right? Like, oh, this fifth person that was there just healed you because whatever, she felt sorry or something, or she's like a good person. Yeah, it feels a little random that, like an arbitrary that, she healed you, like, because reasons, right? You know what I mean? It's a little bit, okay, why? Why she care about that? It's probably gonna be explained later, of course. She has a mask, right? It's probably gonna be explained later who she is or whatever, of course. But still, not as tropey as a random person coming from nowhere and saving them, but in that extent, though, it wasn't that he could overcome it somehow, right? I'm not saying that Rudues should have just beaten him, of course not, but I was saying that maybe he could have healed himself or something, right? Yeah. Instead of doing that, this random fifth person, for whatever reason, decided to save them all. It's a little bit of a cop-out, so like not having them die, right? But, so the problem I have with that, probably as the most, is that we had this God speech. He talked to God, right, for like roughly 5 minutes. It's a big part of the episode. And I think that should have inspired Rudeus to be a little more like, okay, how can I fix this solution? What is the solution? What can I do to kind of overcome, right? A little bit, it's like God doing that with him, kind of motivate him to, like, keep Gambara in his body and not dying and kind of have his, so on. Sure, but a little bit still, though, I felt like maybe this could lead to Rudeus, I don't know, discovering some power or something, but some kind of motivation in this, right? And that she's doing it anyway, I don't know. If it's a little, okay, what's the point of the long God scene? Instead of, I guess, giving a little bit of Rudeus character developments still, though. But that being said, though, I'm really happy that there wasn't some cheap time travel shenanigans, right? Yeah, I was very afraid, definitely, watching the episode. I was like, is God gonna be like, okay, you can go back one day or something? Yeah, because we have seen the other course before doing like, oh, you meet your sister, don't tell her that you're the hentai brother, right? Yeah, tell her it's some more name, right? So of course God has some time powers, you can see the future, whatever. And I was definitely afraid that God was gonna be like, oh, I can just send you back one day, and the next time don't provoke him, right? Next time don't piss him off. Yeah, just say hello, man, and just go ignore him, yeah, or something. That would have been really lame, right? That would have been really lame. That would remove the emotions from Eris or someone, yeah. If they did some, Eris Zero shit with that stuff, right? Honestly, I mean, I love Eris Zero, but that is one issue that I do think Eris Zero has, right? That it's a lot of emotions in Eris Zero, but because a lot of the emotional scenes actually never happens, right? It's like questionable some of the kind of character development the older character has, except Subaru, because they actually didn't like those some of the scenes actually never happened to them, right? It's a little bit like in Eris Zero, honestly, but yeah, so I'm happy we didn't go in some shenanigans like that. Anyway, I usually don't review that stuff too much, but let's talk about the freaking animation, though. It was spectacular. I love that Rude, when Rude protects him and so on. I mean, the course had some amazing animation. I don't review it that much, right? It's obvious. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't care that much of graphics. Same game for me, right? But certainly, it's the best animated episode, I think, so far this season. Has some really good fight scenes. As I mentioned in the reaction report, it was really good too when they were trading. The Eris and Rudeus trading was really good too. This scene was great, right? So yeah, it had some really Sakaga animation. Like I think this anime course generally has very, very high quality, right? But this was probably the best animated episode they've done this season. Maybe the best they've done altogether, because they had several good fight scenes, right? Like 4 or 5 good fight scenes. And again, especially I think honestly the Eris Rudyard training scene, that probably was the best one looking. When you do the flip thing over him and so on, I was like, man, this shit is really good for like a training scene. They're not even fighting the bad guy yet, like that. That scene was like, okay, they're really doing some good stuff there. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. So that was really good in episode 2, of course. Some really high quality, some high quality fight scenes, certainly. Anyway, I haven't even met the chat, guys. I'm sorry, man. I got too excited, man. Should end of the season with him dying? It's an interesting point, yeah. They kind of had like a cliffhanger going on there. They kind of had a cliffhanger. Yeah, in a way, it's a little bit like it would be interesting if they had ended it without showing how he survived or not. It would be interesting if he didn't as an end season or as an end episode without, like, you see the Eris scene, which is crying. This would have been an interesting ending of the episode instead. Yeah, if they ended the episode like here, where we see her crying and that's like, this is the end. We don't see how he survives. That would be a very interesting cliffhanger. Honestly, yeah. Now you say it is a little strange how they didn't do a cliffhanger here. This would be like the perfect cliffhanger, right? He gets impaled. He talks to God. We see Eris crying, and then it's like the episode's over. Yeah, they just that actually, like, why? I'm not saying that every anime has to do a cliffhanger, but honestly, this would be like a really good cliffhanger. But instead, they just told us everything. Oh, she's healed. You're fine. Yeah, they just immediately told us all the important details there. So they completely removed the tension for this episode. I'm not saying the episode makes it worse, but from like a episodic part storyline, yeah, they really could have cliffhanged this ending here, but they were like, whatever. Like, whatever, tell you the truth. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That would be a really good cliffhanger, and certain tension there. But anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. That was a very high tension episode. Great scenes, right? Where they were all pissing the pants and so on. We saw it. I love when the bull jumped off. That maybe was the best scene. When the animal was like, I'm out of here. Yeah, when the bull was like, okay, screw it. I'm taking my chances. I kind of love that. Yeah, the bull was like, you know what? This is a better. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I love this scene. This is probably the best scene. When the bull was like, you know what? This is probably a higher chance of survival. I'm gonna jump off here. But anyway, guys, subscribe to this one. Now, of course, it's Demon Slayer, right? We're finally back with Demon Slayer. I'm doing it on YouTube. Let's visit the daring, though. Might do Twitch later. Not today. It's on episode 1 today on YouTube, but Demon Slayer is notorious, right? For co-op issues, right? With a lot of YouTube channels. So, I'm feeling gutsy today, doing it on YouTube. But if I see a lot of people having issues, right? Because I'm always following other YouTubers so on, right? A lot of people are unfortunately probably gonna have issues with Demon Slayer. If I see it happening, I'm gonna go over to Twitch doing that next week or so on. Because I read today that people even had their like playing the game, right? Playing the actual Demon Slayer video game. Some of those videos has been taken down, which to me seems really crazy. People are just playing a video game, streaming that, so I don't know. But I'm excited to see Demon Slayer, but unfortunately then Demon Slayer is notorious, right, for being very basically censored, right, on YouTube. So we'll see what happens, but I tried to do the stream today, but who knows, right? Maybe I will remove the stream. So that's also a fair warning here. I'm gonna do the live version on Demon Slayer, right? But I might personally remove it after like a few days, because that is sometimes the thing with some animes, right? But anyway, Demon Slayer finally back. We had the movie train, but that was the movie. Soon here, entertainment, and I also believe it's like an episode. I believe it's on like a 1 hour or double episodes. So yeah, see you guys soon with Demon Slayer.